Princess. That's my thing now. I'm claiming that. I know that someone kept saying it in my chat, every other day.
Care for a cup of Wilkins
Can't remember
coffee?
who.
No, I don't
Fluffy,
like coffee.
how many points do you
This has been a
have?
public
I think
service
you spent,
announcement.
like, so many channel points just on the sound effects, and I don't know why. Hi, Mr. Snakey. Thank you for the 4-month sub, by the way. How are you folks doing today? And anyone else that might be lurking around the chat, welcome, welcome. Too many. It hasn't even made a dent. Oh my god. Maybe I should have things that cost like more channel points. I don't even know what I would do for those. Feel free to leave suggestions though. I'm always up for that. Yellow. Oh, hi, wizard, fellow Canadian. How relevant, because we're doing something different today. This is something that I've been kind of planning to do for a while. And I just kind of decided, you know what, fuck it, let's just do this, like, out of the blue on, like, a Saturday, like, why not? So, if I'm not subtle enough about it, I am very Canadian. I have a suggestion for, Canadian animation, it's called Madame Tuliputi? Tuliputi. I don't recognize that name. Was that was that a show, or is that like, you know, like a thing on the internet that's like, you know, good? I had a bag of chocolate wafer. A whole bag yourself? That's a lot of chocolate wafers. Also, I don't know how to like add more things into this list. While it's already been made, I'll also go out of my way to search for it. That sounds like a lot of effort. Wait, Jessie's in Canada? Indeed! Home of the, maple syrup and the bacon and the beavers and moosin'. And sure, we're known for basically being, America Junior. Our government does this one cool thing where they just fund random animations so they can show those animations off to other countries. Madame Tuliputi is one of those Canadian animations. Oh, cool. Also, hi. so is me and Jack. Hell yeah. Oh my god, I haven't seen like Jack in one of these streams in a while. Anyway, yeah, so sure, we're basically known as America Junior. Sure, our video games are like $20 more expensive than in the US. But you know what else we had? We had some banger cartoon intros from back in the day. And I do mean some. Not all of them can be absolute fucking bangers. Unfortunately. A lot of these are shows that I do vaguely remember watching on channels like YTV, which was basically Nickelodeon at home. They had stuff like Fairly Odd Parents and SpongeBob and some other stuff on there, but they also had like original Canadian programming that I remember quite a bit from my childhood. Fun fact: the Little House Home Hippo, that was us. Oh my god, you were the House Home Hippo. Don't worry, that is listed in the thing, because I put in like a few Canadian PSAs somewhere in this. This is not organized at all, by the way. Hello there, Phoenix Wolf. Hello. Yeah, this is in like no particular order. I literally just like went out of my way to find as many cartoon intros as I could possibly remember, or stuff that was listed on like Wikipedia or something. Because like I tried looking for a compilation video of Canadian cartoon intros. There was none. There was absolutely none. No one's ever done that. And I didn't want to put the effort into making one, so I just made this little playlist. So, you know, I'm gonna move to my PC in a sec. I'm just laying down. Yeah, no problem. So yeah, we got some PSAs, we got some cartoon intros. Some of these I feel like are familiar outside of the border. Like 16 and like Total Drama are like obviously up there. But most of this stuff is probably gonna be stuff that has not made it outside of Canada as far as I am aware. And yeah, we're gonna be watching him. I have like 130 videos in this playlist, but most of these are like less than a minute long, so hopefully we won't be here forever. And oh my god, Snaggy, you're really jumping. You are active today in the stream avatar thing. Yeah, and of course, just so that I'm not just like sitting here me like, man, that was a video. Like I want to try to provide some level of commentary and like pausing every now and then so that we don't get hit by the copyright hammer. We'll have to see. Well, we will have to see how unlucky I get from YouTube.com. Yeah, I guess without further ado, let's get into it and hope that we don't get struck by the copyright gods. First off, we're starting with Jacob Tutu. How's the volume on that? Seems good. Right? I'm assuming so. God, the eye bags under that child. This is a show that I actually remember watching quite a bit. Oh, see, chat. You know how you can tell it's Canadian? Because he has the flag on his helmet. How else could you possibly tell? How else could you possibly tell? It was on Dutch TV. Was it like super confusing that there was a Canadian flag on his helmet? Yeah, a lot of these are shows that are I want to say 2008. I don't think that there's anything like after that year that's going to be in this playlist. It's mostly stuff from the early 2000s. Yeah, apparently this was based off of like a book series or something. Why does this look familiar? Yeah, see, that's the goal here. I want to look through the shit that was like, you might kind of remember it, but you don't until you actually watch it. I don't know. Yeah, see, chat, look, it's hockey, okay? That's how you know a show is Canadian, if hockey is heavily involved. Listen, America has football, Brazil has soccer, the UK has football, and we have hockey. Baby didn't hear, and I'm just too baby to remember. Yeah, I was like, what, like 5 when that show was out. Oh shit! Oh my god, oh my god, why is the quality so fucking crusty? This is 360p. It looks like 144. Oh my god. I guess it's really hard to get some fresh footage from this one. Carl squared. Did he just have his cock out? Can they just do that? Can they just do that? He's whipping his cock out. I mean, it's so pixelated that you can barely even tell. The quality is so fucking bad. I don't know why it's like this. What year was this one? Like, was this like 2003? 2012? You had no excuse to have this in such low quality. Even 2012, we had standards back then. I mean, the show wasn't in 2012, but you know what I mean. Carl squared. Oh my god, the flash animation is so rough. It looks like a fever dream. That was Canadian animation for you. Okay, this one might be a bit loud. Let me turn the sound up a little bit. Yeah, I remember like seeing this show in like Super Bunny Buns cartoon intro video, and that like just like sparked a memory of me, like, oh my god, I remember like the Funny Elephant show. I mean, it looks like they're cute. Could not tell you what it's about. Oh, these were books? Man, that would explain a lot. Oh, yep, sure enough. Based on the book. Alright.
My name is Angela.
This fucker. This fucker right here. This fucker right here. I hate this bitch. I hate this bitch. Not her. Core memory unlocked. Lock it back in. Lock it back in and throw away the key. I remember this bitch from like the first 10 minutes of like the Digimon movie when I was trying to watch it on a totally legal way.
Oh no, it's Minnie.
I thought this was French. Well, guess what? French things are also Canadian.
Shooby-dooby-doo-wah-wah. My name is Angela.
Yeah, no. This was ugly even by other show standards at the time.
Today's story, starring me, and not starring Nanette Memoir.
Who? Why do they think that fucking JPEGs was the best? Oh, shit! Hold on. Banger alert, hold on. It's after school. We better know the rules. Time to hang with all my friends. We like to lead together in the place where we belong. I'm 16. Da-da-da-da-da-da. I don't know all of the words right now. Yeah, no, this one I definitely remembered watching a lot. This this show set up like a lot of like standards for how being 16 was. Like, yeah, I'm gonna spend the weekend at the mall with my friends. Like, I'm not doing that shit. I'm at home watching 16. All right, you folks want to know? You folks want to know like a how dumb Baby Jessie was back in the day? So I vaguely remember when I first watched 16, I thought it was called 16 because there was only 16 people in the mall. That is to be fair, I was like 5. I didn't know numbers. I didn't know what numbers were as a child. All these shows are Canadian. Most of these are. Some of these are either like were like produced from like Canadian animation studios, or there is like one that's like an anime that had like a Canadian dub. We will get there when we get there. I mostly just want to include it because the song is an absolute fucking banger. I think the dude with the beanie was my favorite dude, genuinely. Oh, you mean like Judas? Was his name Jude? I vaguely remember some of the characters' names. They literally just said it on the screen, but I wasn't paying attention. I was a teen when 16 came out. Dude, I was like 6. Oh, yeah, like, there's some stuff that did make it out of the border, like Total Drama Island and 16. I didn't actually know that 16 made it out of Canada, but I guess some people are familiar with it. Didn't they like make like a whole like short in like 2019 or something about like voting, even though they're Canadian, like voting American politics. All right, I'm gonna shut up about that now. All right, chat. We gotta make one thing clear: is it Berenstain or is it Berenstein? Canadian is a. Oh, excuse me there, senpai. Ah, Goku raising your power levels, I see. Yeah, no. They said Steen. It was Berenstein. Jesus, like the quality on these are like so bad on some of these. See, like, apparently there's, like, a weird, like, Mandela effect where they're called the Berenstain Bears, but apparently there's, like, a Mandela effect thing where some people remember being Berenstein Bears with, like, an E instead of an A, and I've always seen it as Berenstain Bears. I always remembered it that way. Actually remembered reading some of the books as like a 5-year-old, and I think they also had Berenstain. But apparently, also a rice bowl. Oh, I love these Timbits, eh? Nothing beats a jelly-filled Timbit.
Pissing all by yourself, handsome?
Not anymore, I'm not. Thank you, Fluffy, for that. Let me just do it manually this time so that I don't fuck up like I did during that stream with Bia, where I pressed a button and it skipped forward for no reason. So, yeah. Alright, another one that I vaguely remember. I don't remember actually watching it. Is this offensive? This feels offensive. I remember being weirded out by it. Yeah, there's like a lot of like weird shit in Canada. They look like PS3 mascots that didn't make it past the production stage. Cocksocky Chucks. Yeah, I think I do remember this one being on quite a bit. I remember not caring for it, but there was nothing else on, so I would just watch this. Do they look like birds? Vaguely. Oh, these memories are coming back. Memories! Oh, hell yeah. Alright, now we're getting to good shit. So this was like an action show where it was basically like, I guess like reincarnations of like, you know, Greek mythology as like teenagers in like a superhero show. That's neat. I don't remember. Man, Odysseus is here. Where's Athena? Where's Poseidon, huh? Of course they have fucking Narcissus. And I do want to actually, like, watch some of these shows to see, like, man, were these, like, actual bangers? What? Pumbaa? Pumbaa, is that you? Pumbaa? Who let you out of the savannas, Pumbaa? He's pissed! Where's Timon? I wish I watched the hell of this growing up. Oh, absolutely. I guarantee, without even looking it up, I guarantee you it was one of those shows that didn't have more than like 2 seasons.
Once upon a time, there were 2 orphans, a boy and a girl, left to fend off the world all on their own.
I remember the intro to this one, but I don't remember actually watching the show.
I'm Al. I run the academy.
Weird Al?
Ground for boys and girls of unique talents. So now they have me and each other, and it's cool. They're growing up fast, real fast. He's a prize-winning.
Why was it reincarnate ancient Greek using nunchucks?
She knows
It was
fencing,
the 2000s.
etiquette, and explosives. They're masters of disguise, martial arts experts, fluent in 20 languages. They're Delilah
Damn,
and Julius,
that's
and they're
a lot of
saving
languages,
the
I
world
think.
One crime at a time, baby.
Okay, so this one I haven't actually seen or actually watched the intro of, but I feel like I would get my Canadian badge taken away if I didn't break up this one, because apparently a lot of channels that do talk about Canadian cartoons bring this one up. I don't remember watching it ever, but here it is, Detention Air. I think this is like another like story focused one. Man, Detention is so lame. I see the beginning to the end. It was peak. I'd watch it with my grandma and grandpa all the time. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, this one. Oh, the quality is so bad. But I remember this one also. Power cubes. Man, I really should have looked at some of these to see if they were higher quality. But, it is what it is. What is this, like 2 frames per second? I should see if there's like a higher quality version of this. It's so crunchy. Hold on. Wait, what is this one? Daigata Defenders. Hold on. Let's see if we can find a higher quality version of this, because this is atrocious. Daigata Defenders opening. Is there like an HD one? There's a season 2 intro. Oh, this one looks much better. Oh, that's... It's still 360p, but it looks better. I kind of miss these kinds of cartoons. Yeah. We don't get cartoons like these nowadays. Now it's all about the woke pronouns and... That was the end of that joke. Yeah, I remember seeing like... Yeah, that's the thing. I remember seeing like commercials for some of these, but never actually see them air. Probably because they were at times where I was like, I don't know, in school. Yeah, we have Digimon at home. We have Digimon at home. Even though that was nothing to do with Digimon. I might be thinking of something else entirely. Oh, hey! The entire first episode is just up there. That's neat. I'm not going to click on it because I don't want to get any more copyright struck than I already will. But, you know, it's neat that it's there. Oh, wait, the next one. Oh! This was our fault? This was our fault? We made this? Oh, hi, Link. Yeah, I guess we made the Donkey Kong cartoon. Whoa, guys, that was a meme! That was a meme! They knew. They knew. They knew! You may smack it. Once. Everyone, soy Jack! Soy right now! Alright, you can play the only good song from the show, Metalhead. There's like, you know what? I actually wanted to maybe do like a blind tier list ranking of like the Donkey Kong shows, because that's the thing that I remember about this show, is that they had a song like every episode. I actually used to own like, I don't know if it was like VHS, just like a couple of like episodes. And yeah, they did a Phineas and Ferb. They had a song every episode. This show was a musical. I hate it. Phineas and Ferb, eat your heart out. Yeah, which one of us is getting another season again? That's what I thought. Oh wait, shit, it was Phineas and Ferb, right? Yeah, I know. I would definitely like love to like do like a blind ranking of these, because like apparently the singer for Donkey Kong is like really good and does not belong in here. Incorrect Kong. Oh yeah, they call K. Rool K-Rool. Going on a hill, they call him Banana Slammin'. Banana Slammer! This was another one that I remember seeing like one episode of as a kid, and it was bothering me for the longest time that I could not remember what it was. These are all so fucking crusty! Maybe we won't get copyright struck because it'll be so blurry that YouTube just won't notice. Diddy Kong's VA was the same for Yoshi to Mario World? Huh. Neat. You can count the amount of pixels on screen.
No idea.
Whoops, accidentally killed some wildlife again. What the fuck even is this show? This feels like Magic School Bus at home. You can taste the crunch on the pixels. Oh wait, yo, hold up, we got Peak. Franklin? This was like probably like Jesse's like baby Jesse's favorite as a kid. Franklin was Canadian? I think so. I'm pretty sure it was, or at least it was like animated by a Canadian studio. Folks, little did you know, this was actually Raphael's origin story. That's right, he's an adopted Ninja Turtle. This shit was my favorite from Nick Jr. Don't come into my house, Franklin. I did not invite you. Oh my god, I just realized, did I put on... I think there's like a show that they mean to put on this list that I completely forgot about. Was it Little Bear? Did I put Little Bear on this? I need to check if I put Little Bear on this. If I knew I was forgetting a show. If Little Bear is not on here, I'm gonna be so disappointed with myself. Where's Little Bear? Okay, no, it's on here. It's on here. Okay, I didn't fuck up. It's on here. Do not skip the next. Yeah, the funny meme show, everyone. This was our fault. I think this one is actually like a lot more recent, so this isn't exactly nostalgic, but hey, I had to bring it up. You're wrestling more like. I never actually watched this, but apparently this show is a meme. Forget about it! Like, once again, you can tell it's Canadian. Because we love to put our Canadian flags fucking everywhere in our show. And, yeah, I guess we have cops that looks like this, also in Canada. You're welcome. Okay, this is a fucking weird one. George of the Jungle is Canadian. And apparently, the second season is very fucking weird. Like, all the characters, like, fucking change? What do you mean, still going? What the fuck do you mean it's still going? What the fuck do you mean that there's still new episodes? Only on YouTube? There's no fucking way. Link, you're pulling my shit right now. I remember this shit having a game on the fucking Nintendo Wii, okay? There's no way that this is still going. Hold on. Oh my god. Oh my god. There's slop. What? Why is he buff? Why is he buff? What? He was so lanky in the intro we were just watching. He's lanky here. Why is he buff now? What? Why is he so beefy? What happened? Oh no. Oh, all right, we're getting out of here. I'm getting like Elsa Gate vibes off of this. Oh no. Guys, hear me out. I will not hear you out. They gave George steroids. I think it's to make him closer to the original cartoon. Still, the writers spared this guy's face. I did hear that apparently they get into like weird shit in like the season going onward. Apparently. Hear me out. I'm deaf. The cave girl is the cave girl is cute though. And like I like her. I like her. She's cute. That's about all I have to say about that. Discord watch like this show or like the movie? We have to be like really specific here when we say like what we're gonna watch when we come to George of the Jungle, because it's either that or like the live action movie with oh fuck what was it, what's his name, what's his name, yeah, Ursula is a wood. I think that's the cave girl. Yeah, Brendan Fraser. Yes. Brendan Fraser. Hold on. Brendan Fraser, George. Yes, like this movie. We definitely gotta put that on a movie night, because this one, I do remember like this movie as a kid. I'm not gonna put any clips of it on because I feel like I will get copyright struck. I think that was a Disney movie, wasn't it?
This is the story of Gerald, the most amazing boy around.
When other kids spoke words, he only made this sound. Gerald be boing boing. Gerald be boing boing.
God, imagine just being cursed to never speak words, but only speak in sounds. This is like the power of like an enemy stand. That was your nickname in high school. Yo, call me Gerald the way that I make boing boing on... You know what? I'm gonna stop right there. Oh, peak! Oh my god, and it's an actual HD this time. I remember this show quite a bit, actually. It was, as the name implies, very gross. But it was educational. Yeah, I think, like, one of the characters, yeah, there's a lot of farting. Again, it's about grossness. Yeah, I do remember, like, one of the characters, I think his name is Lab Rat, was voiced by Devin Mack, who, voiced Sonic in Sonic Prime. So, there's your fun fact for the day. What is it with Canadian cartoons and their obsession with gross out? I don't know, man. I guess it was a 2000s thing. A lot of shows love doing gross out. I don't know about, like, Canadian shows today. They probably still do. I have no idea. Intended by the same people? Oh, hi, Larry. Now, this one, I don't actually know if it's Canadian or not, but I did just, like, vaguely remember it. And I was like, you know what? Sure. Fuck it. Put it on the list. Man, I'm unlocking a lot of members today. It feels weirdly British. It probably is. It probably is. We may have just kidnapped this one. This feels like it was just like stretched out. I think I just like randomly like caught an episode of this. I don't think I ever actually watched this. This just feels like the Canadian version of like Camp Lazlo, if anybody remembers that. Yeah, it's British. I'm like 90% sure. Okay, we may have kidnapped it then, because I definitely remembered watching it on my TV back in the day. yeah, we have Camp Lazlo at home. I don't know what that text was at the bottom. I'm gonna ignore that. Oh, folks, are you folks ready for some like early 2000s CG? Already getting public access TV vibes. I think this is on like PBS. Man, I love how I can count the amount of pixels on screen. This was TV shows to watch at grandma's. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what this was. This was on like nothing else except for like when you visit grandma, and then this just happens to be on. Okay, this one I do remember. This one I do remember. Folks, did you know? It's the show of all time. Folks, did you know that this show is actually fucked up? Because this show is actually taking place in hell. I'm not joking, that's actually like basically the premise. like he's just like the goodest kid on earth is just like, yeah, this is just hell. That's basically the premise of the show. It has been Hotel. Oh god, it's this one. I'm pretty sure that no one's ever heard of this one. No one's ever heard of this one, right? The Whip Crack Show. Apparently there's like 2 theme songs, and this confused me for the longest time because I remember this one over the other for the longest time. Apparently there's like the season 1 opening. This was definitely one of those shows I was like, yeah, it's on, sure. Nothing else is on. I'll watch it. I don't like how they milfified Johnny Test. I don't like I don't like how they milfified him. Yeah, Cartoon Network was obsessed with this show. Didn't it just get revived for like Netflix and then canceled again? Okay, this is the one. Don't wanna be a Canadian, idiot! Yeah. Yeah, this is just straight up like the American Idiot like tune. It's straight up that. As soon as you heard it, you knew you were gonna see mid. This is Canadian Idiot, okay? This is Canadian Imbecile. Where's the whip crack sound effects? I need to have like a whip crack effect soundboard so that people know. There it is! There it is! There it is! The whip crack sound! It's in the intro! You can't escape it! It was there! There needs to be more whip crack sound effects or this isn't Johnny Test. I prefer the season 1 intro. You know what? Me too. They put the whip crack in the show because they knew how iconic it would be. Oh my, why are these so crusty? But yeah, this one, I actually remembered watching like all of the episodes of this. And then I remember like getting pissed that there wasn't a 3rd season as a kid. I'm like, Kid vs. Kat made it outside of the Canadas? Let's go. I hated the cat of the show. It was on Disney Channel? Oh damn, was that on like Disney XD? where all cartoons go to die? I imagine that might have been the case. Oh my god, it's Lose! This one I definitely remembered watching a lot. You know, it's not even that. You know what I remember most about this show? It was like this one flash game that they had, where it was like one of those like launch the thing and then dots as far as possible. You know one of those games? You know one of those games? It was one of those. Isn't this one Australian? Is it? It may have been possible that we kidnapped this. The voice of Voltar does a voice for League of Legends, huh? There it is! Alright, peak. Peak! Baby Jessie loved this shit. Even though Baby Jessie also doesn't remember watching a lot of it. Of course it was based on books. Alright, where's Berenstain Bears? We did Berenstain Bears. We already did Berenstain Bears. Now, Link, is it Berenstain or Berenstein? Which one do you remember it as? Say it now in the comments. I won't read them. Berenstein, you're wrong. Good for you, you're wrong. Where's Frog and Toad? Good question. I don't know what Frog and Toad is. Oh, I think me and my sister like this one quite a bit. Great googly moogly. Why is this one so quiet? Yeah, my sister loved this too. And the ferocious beast. Why is he? Okay, why is he colored like pizza? That's my question. Why is he pizza flavored? Like literally just like yellow with like red dots. Boom, pizza. Now I want to eat him. Fuck you, Canada. Now I want to eat an innocent animal. This is your doing somehow. Dude, I fucking hate Ruby. She's such a fucking bitch. She's... Yo. Yo. Sorry, I'm laughing so much because I saw this and like not only did I watch this a lot as a child, but I just remembered like the TikToks of like this one guy who's just like dunking on like Ruby so much, like the older sister. Like I fucking hate Ruby. She's such a fucking bitch.
Max and Ruby.
Still airing on Nick Jr. Really?
Max and Ruby.
Ruby and her little brother Max.
Max and Ruby.
Yeah, yeah, I saw like a lot of TikToks just basically called like Max here like a non-verbal autistic kid, and Ruby is just like very neglected. Like I guess the parents are neglected because you can't you don't see the parents ever. There are no parents. It's just them. Kind of fucked up whenever you think about it.
She went but when she ate some alphabet soup, then what happened was bizarre.
On the way to Martha's stomach, the letters lost their way.
You see, this is how letters work in Canada. Okay, good night, wife.
Yeah, she speaks and speaks and speaks and speaks and speaks.
What's a caboose? What are we eating again?
Martha speaks.
Is this how I learned to speak?
My name's not Joe.
Who the fuck told you?
Right, but still that Martha speaks.
Hi there.
She's got a voice, she's ready to shout. Martha will tell you what
I think this was also like a PBS show.
wrong, but seldom in doubt. Martha will tell you what it's all about. That dog's unique.
Testing 1, 2.
Hear her speak.
Yo, is this Dog with a Blog?
Communicates in
From the hit Disney show Dog with a Blog that everybody knows about?
Hyperventilate.
Martha, to reiterate, Martha
Martha
speaks.
speaks.
Oh no. I think this one I remembered like watching one episode of as a kid. But I like looked it up and I was like, okay, good. This is Canadian. I can show this one. The worst association ever now. Martha! Why do you know that name? Not even that, dude? Okay, then I probably don't know what you're talking about, actually. This kind of gives off, like, weirdly enough, like, Rugrats era vibes. I don't know what it is. Ignorance is bliss. Martha! Where is she? Why do you know that name? I mean, that vampire is better than Morbius.
And I'm just a kid like you, or I wasn't.
Okay, first of all, the audio quality sounds like it was ripped straight from Newgrounds. Second of all, this CG animation, dear God, Christian cartoon vibes!
I found evil Gargoyle's magic jewel. Then he tricked me, and I ran spell. Now every time I sneeze, monster by mistake. My sister.
We have Thanos at home. we have Thanos at home. What the fuck is this? It's Blue Thanos. Blue Nose.
Tracy tried to spell, but she never
Jesus Christ. Oh my God, the humans are somehow worse. They get worse in every shot. I don't know what it is. What a time to step in. Oh, hi, Harold. We have Casper at home. We have Casper at home. No, you did not miss Total Drama Island. I think I put it in this playlist.
Munther, don't make me watch this. I don't care if it's Canadian.
It's okay, Gino. It's almost over.
And I have a funny feeling that the story's just begun.
What, Lego Ninjago? Is that Canadian? I have no idea.
I'm a monster
This PS1 movie adaptation cinematics. It does. It looks like an FMV for like a PS1 game. You're so right. This one I also vaguely remembered watching on Teletoon one time.
Momber, I don't think I want to be a Canadian anymore.
No, son, no! Okay, chat. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. The dad from My Dad is a Rock Star? You know what? No, actually, now that I think about it, no. No. You wanna fuck Gene Simmons? No. I do the hippie mom, though. The hippie mom can get it. Both of his parents are fucking slay. Man, I probably should have checked the quality on some of these before putting them in, but I didn't want to spoil myself. Yeah, it's very dumb. Oh, okay, hold up. Alright, hold on. Never mind. Hold on. We're getting peak? We're getting peak, everyone. Oh, remember this on Nick? It was on Teletoon for me. Weird. Martin Mystery, everyone! Hold on! Actual peak. I think this was from the same studios as, like, Totally Spies, too. So, that's... Okay. I'm sorry, Chad. I just got... Alright, I'm good. I'm good. I'm sorry, I just saw the mom from Martin Mystery, and I kind of blanked out for a second there. It was weird.
Nobody's perfect. Get off the scale. You've got the world by the tail.
We have Family Guy at home.
Mother, are you okay?
No, I'm good.
See, you're in charge and life's really swell.
Wait, hold on. Even though Martin Mystery and Totally Spies were made by the same studio, Martin aired on Cartoon Network, and Totally Spies aired on Nickelodeon, or the other way around, which meant that they did a crossover. They couldn't air in the U.S. Damn. Down, Jessie! Down! Down! Get this. The first scene? Wood. What do you mean?
Oh, no man, but hey, what the hell? Life's full of stress. Nevertheless, you're a producer.
Yeah, I don't remember shit about this one. I think I remember catching it once on, like, our equivalent of, Adult Swim.
So grab a latte and get to the set. You've got a staff, and the last laugh, keeping it loose.
It's like weirdly smooth Flash though. Someone else, they post on the Internet Archive. Yeah, it looks like the same animation from 16. Omni-Man? Omni-Man, is that you? Are you sure?
Let's move. Rescue heroes.
Yeah, I think I used to have, like, toys and watch, like, a CG movie from this. Jake Justice! Of course his last name is fucking Justice. Oh no! How am I supposed to bike in the fire now? Aerial fly... What the... Okay, these names are a little on the nose. Don't you think? We have G.I. Joe at home. Rocky Canyon. Billy Blazes. Born to Billy Blazes. Mark. Think Mark. Wendy Waters. Fuck off. Her name isn't Wendy Waters.
This is anti-Orson propaganda. I don't like it.
Is that Lex Luthor? Yeah, I think I had like a toy of like the firefighter or something. What's with these stupid names? Yeah, I think I caught like the intro of like this at like one point. Don't know shit about it though. Oh, it's Inspector Gadget at home. Yeah, I was literally saying, like, man, I think Inspector Gadget is also Canadian, actually. I think I may have included this. Or at least it was, like, animated by a Canadian studio. We had a lot of cartoons about bugs, weirdly enough. I guess Canadians love bugs. You take the moon, you take the stars. Okay, chat. We gotta get this theory out of the way. I know that people think that the Earth is flat. That's amateur shit. Mars is a cube. Mars is a cube. Roly poly only. He's rolling round. This looks like it could have been like a PS2 mascot. And I do not mean that in a bad way. Captain Olimar looks different. Yo, I love Pikmin 2. Yeah, this is what robots look like in 1997, it said. I guess this one lasted a while. The Earth is an egg. This was Bluey before Bluey? Why is there a TCR recording here? This one I did remember. I think there was like a plot line and shit, and a giant robot enemy spider. We have Sonic the Hedgehog at home. I've got balls of steel. Yeah, you know what this is? This is just Cars. It's just Disney Cars, but they're balls. The 7-Up spot is having an edgy face. The pack is back. Oh, hold on. Absolute bop alert? Paid promotion. What? Ruby Gloom is sponsored?
So today we're gonna take the time to show you the bright side of the dark side. And we think you all
Yeah, I was like
really gotta see the
weirdly like into this as a kid. Apparently this is like based off like a clothing brand or something. This was for the goth kids. That explains why my sister was really into it.
We're gonna show you why there's more than meets the eye. The bright side of the dark side. And we think you oughta know you really gotta see the
Dude, okay, but like
of the dark side.
the song is an unironic bop. It's for kids who love Hot Topic but we're too scared of Spencers. Why is that so correct? Why would she say something so controversial and yet so brave? Oh, hey, it's that one, everyone. You know why this show is popular. You all know why. I don't even have to go into it. Apparently, this is also getting a reboot. I remembered liking this as a kid. Couldn't point out why. I think we could all piece the answers together. Whoa. It already did years ago? Oh, okay. Charlie's Angels were tweens. Yeah, this is another one that I vaguely remembered liking. Man, white boys got bars? P.I. Pip! Man, I love Pip.
What shall I do today? What shall we do today? What shall I do today?
Wendy's Burger Origins.
I could start a new adventure by jumping on my bed. I could wake up Mr. Nilsson, carry horse above my
I think I remember the intro and nothing else about this.
Flashing everywhere.
As a kid, I had a crush on Sam. I mean, Worm? Same. I forgot her name. I had to look it up.
Anything I want. Fill a cool eyes waiting.
Cue the song from Lazy Town.
What shall I do today? What shall we do today?
It does look very, like,
What shall I do? What shall I do today? What shall we do today?
it looks like it came from, like, the,
What shall I do?
like, era of, like, Disney shows, yeah. Why was that part, like, animated better than everything else? Some of these are, like, weirdly, like, audio balanced.
You must be big in order to be tough. Then you should get to know me.
What year was this from? I don't remember this. I remember there was, like, a live-action movie for this. And of course, also remember hearing reading one of the books for this. Why do they all have banana hats? It looks 70s. It does. Oh, Madeline, did you get bored again? I actually don't know if this is Canadian or not, but I think, actually, I'm pretty sure I looked it up and it was? Why is there 4? Yeah, I think it's like French and that's like the thing. Oh shit, hold up, peak nostalgia. Alright, I'm gonna shut it for this one.
Welcome to the Blue House.
Hello, I'm the small mouse.
Things to do.
Fun for you.
Howdy from the big
Chat, was
bear.
that Chris Pratt?
Want some fun?
Here's where
Just for you.
all is new. In the house of blue, lots of room at our house.
I'm gonna get copyright struck for this, but I don't care. We're all vibing to this.
Bathroom's there.
Attic full of stuff here.
The moon haunts you!
Pillows full of fluff here. Just for you. In the house of blue.
Where's Shadow?
Blue house. Welcome
To the big blue house!
door is open. Come on in.
You know, the thing that I remember most about this show isn't even the intro. It was like the Goodbye Moon song. You know the song that went goodbye, goodbye, da 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 da. I don't remember right now. I love how the Bears puppeteer once went to Disney World in a bear suit and got mobbed. Well, that just goes to show how big blue bear house was. I did not know of that. Anyway, here's Fred's head. I don't know shit about this one. Can't tell you about it. Jesus, seizure warning. Equal House was Disney's biggest show at the time? Damn. This is definitely like a Hot Topic hit. We have Dan Versus at home! Isn't Dan Versus also Canadian? Or no? I didn't bother researching that one because I didn't think about it until just now. This is Randy Cunningham, 9th grade ninja. Man, that is a cut. What in the tentacle hentai is going on there? Dan Versus was American? Okay. Man, this just feels like... Man, being a teenager fucking sucks, am I right? Where is everyone's noses? Why do... Hold on. This is something that I'm noticing. Why do some characters have noses but others don't? This guy has a nose. This lady has a nose. This dude looks very racist, but has a nose. This girl, no nose. Why is that? This is the longest intro of my life. They seem like they have noses. Why doesn't she have a nose? Where's her nose? Did someone play Got Your Nose when she was a baby and she took it seriously and now she has no nose? That one guy is Discount Maxwell Scribblenauts. Wait, which guy? Which guy's Scribblenauts? Is it? No. Where's bootleg Max Scribblenauts? Where is he? With the red hair? Oh, this guy? You know what? I with the shirt, I kind of see it. I kind of see it, but not really. I'm gonna choose to say that I do. Also, I should play Scribblenauts at one point on the channel. Scribblenauts is a lot of fun. Yep, see, Teletoon, right there. Oh, I put this on twice. Whoops. Next one. The Elder Scrolls 2. The Quest for Bingo Doof. Now, I actually don't remember watching this one, but I think I remembered, like, seeing bits of it at, like, a grandma's house. And I was like, ooh, this looks like so intriguing. It's like Rat War. This is Lord of the Rats. This is furry propaganda. Well, Link, you're in this. That's wild. Yeah, this is just Rat Lord of the Rings. That's all this is.
I am that is. My sword shall wield for me.
Right, Jacques, see? That's how you know it's Canadian, because it's part French. Oh, it also includes the credits. Okay, the music is just straight up Oblivion. Have you heard of the High Elves? Bayazora, Bayazora, Bayazora! You must be the Grand Champion! Shall I shine your shoes? Comb your hair? Oh, yep, there you go, Canada! There you go, Teletoon. That was the old Teletoon logo too. Wow, that was like the one with like the smiley face instead of when they updated it. Damn. For those that don't know, Teletoon was basically our Cartoon Network. Oh wait, I forgot that I put Nanoland as this. Is Nanoland even Canadian? Yeah, this fucking drug trip of a show. I can't with. Why does she look like that? Ignore the amount of pixels that are on screen. Why does she look like that? Why is she like a balding child? I saw it in Hot Topic? What do you mean you saw Nanoland at a Hot Topic? We have the Weekenders at home. What's the Weekenders? Exactly. Yeah, I think I remember seeing one clip of this as a child, and that was it. But then I saw it in like a compilation. I was like, oh, I remember this. What? I put Jacob Tutu on twice? How the fuck did I do that? I guess I like, oh, did I put this on? Oh, I guess I better check. Oh, hey, a live action show for once.
Does the toy castle start its day?
One that I, remembered, but I thought it was a fucking, fever dream, honestly. Welcome, Pomni, to the amazing digital circus! I'm the clown! I'm the Joker, baby! The most aggressively Nova Scotian kid. Jacob Tutu gets 2 intros. Oh my god. Chat, you're right. I should have made a
Hey,
joke
what
about
you
that.
watching? Me? I'm just a
Oh, wait,
TV. I mean, I'm
the
not even
PSA,
human.
finally, Jesus.
You've got the remote control. You can change channels if you don't.
Man, like late 90s / 2000s CG was something. I remembered hating this fucking ad as a kid. It was like, don't tell me what to fucking do, TV.
Like what you're watching. You can flick me on and off, and on and off, and do. Whoa.
Dude, I hated this TV as a fucking
You
kid.
see, you're smarter than me. You get to choose from all kinds of neat stuff. Funny shows, nature shows, shows about people all over the world. Ouch. In real life,
This one
you
felt
know,
like a fever dream,
you get
right?
to learn how to make stuff, how to draw stuff. Me, I don't get to do any of this stuff. I'm just the TV that plays it for you.
Why is this? Why is the flower dancing?
As smart as you. Did somebody get that cat off my head? Look at it this way.
You leave that cat alone. The cat was comfortable where it was.
Mom or Dad about all the stuff you see on
Was that
TV.
reboot?
And besides, you have choices.
Wait, hold on. Was that like
And besides,
reboot?
you- Mom or
And then,
Dad
like-
about all the stuff you see on TV.
I thought that this was like the Land Before Time for a second. I have no idea what this is.
And besides, you have choices. You've got books and sports. And you
Yeah,
can go
I guess that was
outside and
reboot.
play. Where is outside anyway? I'm just the TV.
The least
You're
concerns
the
of dancing
smart
flower.
one.
Listen,
So long. See
I
you
like
next
looking
time.
at the background. Okay, I felt like the TV was like the elephant in the room.
Here's how it happened. We moved into a new house, and I know this sounds weird, but I found a secret passage under my bed. And there was another world.
I think
down
this was a
there
Disney
behind
show,
it.
actually.
And I am king of the whole crazy place.
But I actually like looked it up, and this was also Canadian, so
Gus, he can talk
I guess it counts.
She's neat. Cliff, he used to be king. Auntie first and Bob.
Oh man,
bad
the
guys.
crunch of the
They never
pixels.
steal my crown. You wouldn't believe the stuff that happens down here. Or maybe you would.
Okay, thanks, child. All right, this shit I remembered seeing a lot as a kid.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready to clown around? Wait for the Peanut and Molly
Oh god, the dolly's sentient.
on the big comfy couch.
Okay, just be sure that the doll is not a sentient serial killer.
Luna loves to read for you with a wiggle and a giggle and some goofy friends. Play
You killed him! You killed him!
Get ready. All over and under the big comfy couch. Get ready. Get
Damn, I want to know just how comfy that couch is. Can I see that?
around.
I remember this fucker a lot.
And Molly, a
They really love that one clown dude.
comfy couch.
Don't bring up Clussy in front of the big comfy couch. Ooh, another PSA!
All is quiet. Or is it?
The PSA of all time.
The North American house hippo is found throughout Canada and the eastern United States. House hippos are very timid creatures and are rarely seen, but they will defend their territory if provoked. They come out at night to search for food,
Dude,
water,
I remember
and
like
materials for their nests.
looking at this
The
as a
favorite
child
foods
and
of the
thinking,
house hippo are
God,
chips,
I want a
raisins,
house
and
hippo.
crumbs from peanut butter on toast.
I want a Canadian house
They
hippo in my
build nests
house.
in bedroom closets, using lost mittens, dryer lint, and bits of string. The nests have to be very soft and warm. House hippos sleep about 16 hours a day.
That looked really real, but you knew it.
Yeah,
couldn't
no,
be
I
true,
haven't found a
didn't
house
you?
hippo yet.
That's why it's good to think about what you're watching on TV and ask questions, kind of like you just did. A message from Concerned Children's Advertisers.
Yeah, no, I didn't ask any questions about like if house hippos were real. I just thought, I want to find a Canadian house hippo. Where the fuck can I find those things? Did I just put a bunch of PSAs together? No, I didn't.
It's a brand new day, so come on and play in a world that's waiting for
Man, I hate Rocket Raccoon.
we're about to begin. So
Dude's a bitch in Marvel Rivals.
there's so much to do at school, and you can do anything if you try. With friends
Banger OP?
by your side, there's a new
Okay, chat, but like the teacher? What? Don't test my boy Rocket like that. Yeah, this is Arthur at home. This is toddler. This is toddler Arthur. This is like if like Arthur and like Bluey had like a baby. Jesus, the audio bouncing on these. I'm sorry, I didn't catch that?
One dared to jeer him, a dragon, not a man.
Dude, that's not a dragon. That's just Godzilla at home. Potatoes and dragons. That was Potatoes and Dragons. I remember a lot about that one. Jesus, the bazongas on this woman. Jesus. Canada had no chill about these. Adult Canadian cartoon. Okay. Folks, do you know what this is referencing? Do you know what these are referencing? That's right. Star Trek. She kinetically bangs the purple monster. I didn't need to know that.
Is outer space still called outer space if you're in it?
Did she have 3 tits? Yeah, I vaguely remember seeing this in like Adult Swim. Don't remember liking it. Another one that was probably just on like PBS, but you know what? I thought I'd include it. Yes, Ratchet and Clank. Pretty snazzy intro though. Yeah, kind of cute. I don't know if this was based on a toy or not. I don't think so. You know, it would have been a lot more terrifying if it was like Teddy Ruxpin instead. Hi, I'm Teddy Ruxpin. She's a sex robot repurposed into ship's second in command. Oh. Cool, I get to live with that knowledge now. This I remember seeing one episode of as a child, and it scared the piss out of me. And I don't even think that it was scary. I just see like vaguely creepy thing. I'm like, wah, ooh, spooky. Dude, my baby Jessie would not have been able to handle Goosebumps. I mean, actually, I did watch Goosebumps, but that's besides the point. Yeah, I think I remembered watching an episode that was about, like, video games coming to life.
From the Crypt Keeper.
Oh, hi, Mr. Bailiard. We're watching Canadian cartoon intros. Baby Jessie was scared of a lot of things. No, Baby Jessie was a bitch. But she also loved Goosebumps, so it was very conflicting. Oh, hold up. Hold up, everyone, banger alert. Dragon Tales. Da, da, da. Banger, I hardly know her. Worm, no. No, not in front of the PBS kids. This is your goat? This is your goat? He was telling me how big this was, but never invite me to watch episodes. Yo, yo, this show is peak fiction. Can I watch? No. I guess this was Canadian, apparently.
That's the spirit. Let's rip them apart.
Oh, wait, no. Is this from the guy that made Ren and Stimpy? I think it is. Yep, yeah, this is a Ren and Stimpy show. I don't remember including this. Why is this here? Created by John K. Yep, alright. Can we get a fuck John K in the chat, please? While we get into this banger of a PSA. I was gonna mention Ren and Stimpy. I think it was the same guy.
What's your thing? Bugs.
Okay. Canadian kids loved bugs.
My thing's sound effects. Here's a T-Rex.
I remember I remember seeing that as a child and trying to make my own T-Rex sound effect. Kid Larry. I remember we made 3 or 4 years ago. I rewatched some episodes of YouTube. Who the fuck? Also, who's John K and why are we fucking him? John K is a guy who made Ren and Stimpy, and turns out he's a not a very chill dude. He's very stinky. We don't like him. That's basically all you need to know.
Mom! Aiden cut me in half again!
Again? The fucking 2000s haircut is killing me. Oh, look at him go!
Nobody's good at everything. Everybody's good at something.
In a producer way or in a
What's your thing?
stinky of a crime type way? I'm pretty sure it's mostly producer stuff. Like, I don't know a lot of info about him, honestly. Oh yeah, oh yeah. See, Leaf logo. That's how you know, chat. That's how you know that this show is Canadian. You just put a leaf on it, and there you go. Now you know. John Shrinks. John Shrinks. John Shrinks. No, I always had like questions about the show, even as a child. So the whole premise is that this kid is just born really tiny. My question always was, did the mom notice when she gave birth? Or was it just like, ooh, shit, there's a tiny person coming out of me. It's weird because they have like, it's weird because they have like a little brother who's like a normal sized child. Older brother is like tiny. Did he have like a freak lab accident or was he born like that? I had questions as a child. Did the mom just go and then just like piss him out? Like what is the context here? Also, the dad can get it. You're absolutely right. The mom though. The mom though. Hold up. Both parents? They can get it. They can get it. Also, hi, Nerdy Pop. Well, welcome to the Canadian cartoon intro and PSA stream. Both are a wood. Oh yeah, I didn't watch a single episode of this. I just remember the song. Stuck with me forever. Yeah. Mighty Machines. Yeah, I remember like seeing this and be like, I don't care about no stinking trucks. I want to watch cartoons. But I'll stick around for the song though. Oh, and see, so much to enjoy for every girl and boy. Mighty Machines. Yeah, no one's ever seen the show, but they remember the song. That's the magic of having a theme song. They won't remember your show, but they remember your banger songs. Remember, leave your mark on the world. Have a banger theme song before you leave the earth.
Circle.
The Comic Sans?
When you're halfway through a challenge and you think that you just blew it, like falling off a log, just get up and don't.
Okay, I just remember the intro to this one and nothing else. Literally nothing else. The frog looks like the Snacks from... Is that actually the name of like the Smacks frog? Like the cereal? I Apparently George's dad is named Harry. Good, now I know what to Google when I want to find totally normal art of Harry shrinks.
Especially when that friend is me, a master of disguises.
It looks like a mascot of Wet Wipes brand. Because when I think of cleanliness, I think of frogs. Alright. Ooh, okay. Oh my god, the pixels on this one. I don't know if this song is in French, and that's why, therefore, Canadian. Just we got ducks here, and... That is assault! That is assault! Stay fit, because you never know. You never know when you're gonna get assaulted in the open public. What in the hell? I remember seeing this one a lot as a kid. Why were they like this? That is just assault. Stay fit, or else they'll fucking get you. Okay, this one I don't remember at all, but apparently this was Canadian. I remember seeing like some like ghost show as a kid. I don't know which one it was, so I think there might actually be more than one on here. Stay fit or else you get cooties. Ghost trackers. We have Ghostbusters at home. Jesus Christ! Yeah, see, like, more than one mystery-based show for kids. Now, I don't remember, like, which one it was. It might have been this one. But it was actually, like, it was actually, like, a... I don't know which show it was. It might have been this one. It was basically just, like, hey, here's, like, some, like, vaguely paranormal thing. Here's a normal explanation for it. Like, I remember there's, like, an episode where they saw, like, what looked like UFOs, but it was actually just, like, a bunch of, like, lanterns, floating around, and to know, you know, yeah, these were both on YTV. Oh, no wonder I got these confused. Unregistered hypercam? Oh, what even is this? Yvonne of the Yukon.
There once was a Frenchman, Yvonne was his name.
Did they capture this on a Game Boy Advance? Did they capture this on a Game Boy Advance? Why is it like this?
Exploring new worlds, he dreamed was his fame, but reading a map was not his forte. So poor Yvonne was soon cast away.
This looks like the animation that they use for like, Monkey Island 3. Oh god, he looks very dead. Not even Hypercam 2. The superior Hypercam. I think it was like 3 when I saw the intro of this show, and it cost us none of this. And then I saw this in a playlist, and then a memory just like unlocked. Oh good, piss.
Frozen by icy seas. Yvonne of the Yukon.
Defrosted for you and for me.
Man, I loved Monkey Island 3. Wait, this is... I guess I included this also. Was this a Disney show? Probably super offensive, but still a banger of a show. Oh yeah, that looked super offensive. I'm not even sure if this one actually counts. But I remember it. Oh yeah, no, I think, yeah, it was probably on YTV. This is Life with Derek. Derek. You will never be Drake and Josh. Oh hell yeah. I think I remembered hating this as a kid, but as an adult, song's kind of a banger. Station. I only see one that I at least recognize, but we had like Totally Spies earlier, so probably might have had that. Yo, this one is kind of a banger. Oh, these look good and I feel left out. I mean, these are all most of these are Canadian. Or at least Canadian adjacent. In very early 2000s. Is this MF Doom? Living together, body electricity. Yeah, there are quite a few PSAs on here. Oh, hey, another one. What is this Indiana Jones-ass music? You know, I've never actually, like, encountered, like, an ice cream truck as a child. I don't think I've ever had that experience. You forgot the caps. Instant death. Rob the ice cream truck! I also just remember seeing this on, like, Grandma's TV, and then nothing else. Chat, is this offensive? I don't quite know. I'm not entirely sure. I honestly just don't remember much about this one. Ah, there we go. English for the children. Sagwa, the Chinese Siamese cat. Oh, based on... Okay, it's based on the book. Okay, so there you go. Again, I don't actually remember watching this one, except for the intro, and that was it. I like the little guy. Oh wow, that was the shortest one yet. Good. Okay, yo, hold up. Oh wait, why is this one so crusty? Hold up, actual peak? This is 720p and it looks like this? But yeah, no, Cyber 6? Unironically a banger. Everyone... Okay. I actually want to give a little bit of context for this show, because this is one I actually remembered watching all of as a kid. Wait, no, this is different. This is different. This is different. Hold on. That's a different intro. That's different. That's different. Hold on, Cyber 6. Okay, so, for people that don't know, Cyber 6 was an action show. I think it was, I'm not sure if it was, like, originally, like, French? Like, German or something. It looks absolutely fucking gorgeous, and the, main protagonist is literally gender fluid, because, she's a woman whose secret identity is dressed as a man, and she has this very bisexual vibe with, like, the main detective man. This guy. This guy. This person has gender. It's a show about gender-fluid icon fighting literal Nazis. Yeah. Apparently it was based off, like, a comic that was very, very dark. Very toned down in the kids show, but still had like animated Batman vibes. Yeah, she fought actual Nazis. Secret or not, I am banging. Yeah, she has the ability to turn herself into a twink, and it's great. It's great. I urge you to find this. I think you can find the episodes for free on YouTube. If not, I'm sure you'll find other sources. But go check it out just for like the animation alone. It's and like the song, as you heard, absolute fucking banger. Loved Cyber 6 as a kid. In multiple ways, and I think I felt very gender envy of her as a child. I didn't watch this one at all. I just remembered seeing commercials of it. That was it. Commercials of this were everywhere. Mini-Me loved hybrids. Oh, God. Yeah, no, I did not watch this one at all, but there you go. Oh, wait, we got the viewer discretion advised.
The following program may not be suitable for all.
Yeah, this is how you know that oh no, it's bedtime. Now the adult shows are on. Then you sneak on to watch them anyway. And then watch Robot Chicken. And then see Seth Rogen shit himself on screen. Anyway, peak Zaboomafoo!
While walking in the woods one day, Chris and Martin saw something strange. A little leaping lemur who liked to bounce and play. They followed them.
I love this funny little monkey! I love the funny monkey chat!
The animals were headed just around the bend. Where they going? I don't know.
Why'd you have to tell me that Zaboomafoo passed away? Now I'm sad. And you and Zaboomafoo.
Come along and see what's new. We're gonna
Oh, maybe I don't remember the song very well. B and you and B and you and Zaboomafoo. What are these like CG monsters in the corners? And you and Zaboomafoo. The Crap Brothers before the Super Sentai phase. That's right, they had their own like spin-off show. I forgot about that. Oh wait, hold on. Actual childhood banger? Man, I love The Incredibles. At the end, they need just two. Prank Patrol. Yeah, apparently this was like a show that was in like other countries as well, but with like completely different hosts. Like there was one for like the UK and stuff. I actually remembered that I wanted to actually like be on the show as a kid to like prank my brother for like no particular reason. There's like a whole like sign up thing for it, but I don't know how to do that shit as like a 5-year-old. So they did some fucked pranks, dude. I saw that they had like full episodes of Prank Patrol. Should we have like a reaction stream to like an episode to see if they're like, you know, actually good? I don't know if I would get like in trouble for those, but hey, I'm already doing this, so I guess we'll see how this goes. Yes. Yeah, we'll see if there's like episodes that are like most worth going into, because I remembered seeing a lot of this show. I remember that they had these like little like segments with like how to do like these pranks, and like some of them were like really like asshole-ish pranks of like glue eggs in the carton so that you could break the eggs. It's like, dude. I mean, hey, it's better than like prank channels on like YouTube today, so you know, at least you're not like actively like, I don't know, like assaulting people, I guess. Yes, I did have Blue's Clues. Dude, I had like Blue's Clues pajamas for the longest time as a kid.
And vows to be the best in every way. One best buddy, one best head, one best buddy, one.
Okay, this feels very Scottish.
One best buddy, one best head. Have you ever seen a squirrel go nuts? No.
I don't remember this one at all, but it was Canadian, so I guess I included it. Why did you rate Scottish as like a slur? Probably Nova Scotia. That would probably explain it. Yeah, dude, I loved Blue's Clues as a kid. I think that was like baby Jesse's favorite show. Small enemy spider.
Spiders are spinning
I remember this one too. I love how like none of these spiders look like actual spiders, because if they did, it would be so much more horrifying. Okay, what the fuck is that blue thing supposed to be? What is he supposed to be? What bug is this supposed to be that has 2 goddamn legs? It's blue, orange eyelashes. What the fuck is this supposed to be? Nightmare. Five Nights at Freddy's jump scares. Little spider legs. Jesus, I don't know why, but I remembered like the intro of that where he just like fucking jumps at you like a FNAF jump scare. I don't know why I remember that. Also, this show right here is very French. I could only find this show intro with French credits. That's how you know. Apparently this was also based on like a comic or something. I remember like seeing some of this as a kid. Not a lot though. Oh, okay, that's it. Oh, there it is. Time for me to get copyright struck. Yeah, I feel like I would have gotten my Canadian badge of honor revoked if I didn't mention this one. Total Drama is very Canadian. In fact, there are actually jokes from the Canadian version of the show that are censored in the American version. So, the more you know. There you go. Yeah, that it's one that everyone knows. You know how you know? You know how you know? Hold on, we gotta wait until like the fat guy shows up on screen. The fat guy with the Canadian shirt. That's how you know. If someone has a Canadian flag on their clothes, that means it's Canadian. That guy, Owen. I think his name is Owen. There's also occasional nudity. I don't remember the nudity in the Canadian version. I remember the intro to this and nothing else. Deadass. Deadass. I just saw this on like a list. I'm like, oh yeah. I do remember a show called What About Mimi? I didn't say that I remembered anything of it. The girl looks like such a vibe. Man, like the animation is like very fluid. Somehow I doubt it's as fluid in the actual show. Not that you can tell because of how fucking blurry everything is. What about Mimi? Huh? What about her? Why do you think I care? Okay, wait, hold up. I remember not liking this show as a kid, but I can't deny, song is a fucking vibe. Alright, I'm turning this one up. This show does not deserve this song. It does not deserve this song. This is way too good for this show. Carrot.png. It's an epic OP for no reason, exactly. I don't think I remember the intro to this. I feel like this might be a different intro from like the Canadian version. I remember a very different song. We have Fairly Odd Parents at home. Yeah, you got fairy godparents to grant your wishes, I got carrots. Man, I love Captain Underpants. It's Super Bunny Bun's family! It's literally just Super Bunny Bun. He plays every character. That's crazy, actually. Watching clothes. Enjoyed intro shows, Jessie, on behalf of Columbia. Some of these shows and commercials look so awesome. I would have liked them back then. Hell yeah. You watch them clothes, Harold.
Bunnies.
Is this the intro that plays during every episode, or? I have no idea, man.
Bunnies.
That's us.
Okay.
Here's the story.
Oh hey, another. Oh my god. More early CG. Hell yeah.
A war rages between two brothers. Ken controls the garbage with his army of rats.
I remember seeing an episode of this as a child.
Group of resistance fighters who, well, resist.
Man, I love Star Fox.
There's Coco and Nigel and Madman. There's No Neck and
Oh wait, no, you know what this reminds me of? Over the Hedge. If anybody remembers that DreamWorks movie.
Cute. They ain't cuddly.
Are they like...
They are urban vermin.
Are they like animal Nazis? Okay, apparently this is Canadian, and so I had to include this one. Chad, did you know that apparently Cyber Chase is still going? Did you know this? I did not know this. I had this like pointed out, I think it was by like Super Bunny Bun during like one of his streams. And I was like so befuddled, like what the fuck do you mean Cyber Chase is still going? Is this like the One Piece of PBS Kids? Like what? I think the bird was voiced by Gilbert Gottfried, so I don't know how they go around that. Yeah, apparently the show is still going. Which is weird because they, even like Arthur ended. Jesus, seizure warning. I don't remember a lot about this one, honestly. I think I just remembered like one of the characters is voiced by the same guy that voices the dude from Total Drama, and then that's it. All right, that was that. And here we go. Banger alert. Cyber Chase on season 15. That's fucking wild. Apparently this was animated in Canada, so it counts. Copyright strike. I actually did remember watching a lot of this on like Teletoon Retro. Like your gadget. Dude, what if we made like RoboCop, but his daughter did all of the work? That's basically what this is. It's Robo Columbo. Except they forgot to put the brains in. I love building brown bricks in Minecraft. I just forgot to put that joke in there, so there you go. Columbo mentioned, oh hi PS2 wizard. I remember seeing this show a lot as a kid. Apparently this show's intro was a meme.
Had a last meal one sunny day.
They got cut up and swept away into kitchens where they landed.
What is with
And we stranded.
what is with like cartoon bugs not looking anything like actual bugs? I hated this show as a kid. I don't think I liked it either, but it was like on, so there. There's an option. Yeah, there it is! It's relevant! Chat, relevant! It's relevant because I'm playing the games, chat! It's relevant! Also, this is Canadian, apparently. Yeah, we for sure need to have, like, a movie night watching these. I was so excited when I found out this was apparently Canadian. So that, like, yeah! It's relevant! It's relevant, because we've been playing the games! Link's dads! Oh. We may have called Link back at a terrible time. I remember hating this as a child. I still hate it. Yeah, no, not a fan of that one. Oh, the flash animation on this one. Can you tell that a lot of Canadian shows were animated in Flash? Yeah, I remember this one quite a bit, actually. Why did you give us that and not Cyber 6? Listen, I'm not the CEO of Canada. Okay. Alright, I feel like I need to explain myself. So, remember, chat, earlier when I said that some of these are not technically Canadian? That one of them is an anime? Well, this was dubbed in Canada. So it counts, and I'm only including it because the song is a fucking banger. In fact, I'm just gonna shut up and let you all enjoy it. I remember the song and nothing else. Oh! This fucking song, man! It goes so hard! Let's ride! Spider Riders! I unironically have this saved in my phone because it's so good. Yeah, I have no idea what the fuck the premise of the show is about. I guess it's like Spider Gundam. Spider Riders! Dude, now I'm like curious. Now I'm curious. What's the Okay, what the fuck is with these thumbnails? Now I'm curious as to, like, what does the Japanese version of this sound like? Is there even a Japanese version of this opening? I've never heard of it. Okay, we're gonna take a little detour. Does Spider Riders even have a Japanese opening? What does it sound like? Oh, this is like very different off the bat. I was always like so curious about this. Already not nearly as good. It's not nearly as good. It's not nearly as good. Not even good. I don't think it's like even like the same season. I don't know shit about like the show. I don't know how many seasons it has. Does this have like a huge like fan base in that I don't know of? Because no one I've ever heard has ever heard of Spider Riders. I'm telling you, the Canadian version of the song at least made me remember it. It does not nearly as hard as Spider Riders. But does the spider grow arms? Okay, well, now we know what the original sounds like. Okay. But, like, it's not the same, man. It's not the same. It doesn't hit nearly as hard as... I'm sorry, it just doesn't. It's not even like a American Digimon version versus like Japanese version where you can respect both in their own rights. No, for once, the North American version is actually better. This is one of those rare cases. Spider Rider fan is dying. Repose if you're a true Spider Rider. Oh yeah, that next is Bakugan. Why did I include Bakugan? Did that have a Canadian intro? I guess it did.
Dan, and together with my
Dan!
friends Bruno,
Hatsune Miku!
Marucho, Julie, Mr. Hotshot himself, Shun, and Alice. We are the Bakugan Battle Brawlers.
Oh, nothing about Alex, huh? Dude. Alex, you. Man, I remembered owning, maybe not owning, like playing with like a neighbor's Bakugan. I did not understand how to get the ball to roll on the fucking card. This used to be my shit. We have Yu-Gi-Oh! At home. Oh, hold on. Alright, actual Canadian show again. Actual Canadian show that I remember. Ian. Whoa, whoa, get on with the show. The main character almost looks like one of my friends that I used to have as a kid. And now I can't unsee it. Or at least how I drew them. Ian! Oh my god, people outside of Canada remember this one, hell yeah. I like the mix of live action footage. Well, CG disguised as live action. Yeah, I remember watching this one a lot as a kid. Okay, this one I never watched, but apparently it's Canadian, so I'm including it.
Something tells me I've been dreaming.
That's a big-ass dog!
Who was never real. It seems I've changed 1,000 ways. I wish I looked the way I feel.
The background looks so off. I cannot tell you what it is. Boyfriend! Teenage! Listen, I just remember Saber Spark talking about the episode where Ray's face had like breast implants. And it was weird. Yeah, the breast expansion episode! You've heard of domain expansion, now get ready for breast expansion. Oh, hi, Neofang! Welcome to the Canadian cartoon stream. Alright, this one I liked a lot as a kid.
He's Captain Flamingo with his powers incredible.
Don Quixote do Flamingo.
He's Captain Flamingo.
With flamingo colored glasses. Soon you'll come and stay there.
Who starts a conversation like that? I just sat down.
Flamingo.
Captain Flamingo! Looking out for little kids in a big way.
You know, I actually, weirdly enough, remember going to like a friend's house, and I think my friend's dad was like an artist because he painted like a bunch of like cartoon characters like on the wall, and Captain Flamingo was one of them. So I guess he had some kind of impact.
In Flamingo Vision, where available.
Why are there so many cool Canadian shows that we never got, but we got almost naked animals? We have Tim Burton at home. Yeah, this really just feels like the two distant cousins of the Addams family. Is the audio bouncing? Welcome to Don't Starve 2. We made some good shows, but y'all picked the worst ones to bring across the border. Edgar and Ellen, that's what that one was.
An ordinary school filled with ordinary kids with all the ordinary problems of growing up. But in my case, life is anything.
Why do we have so many
You see,
hot topic shows?
bugs. Get the picture?
What is with Canadian shows having a theme of having like goth and bugs? We had a lot of bug shows and a lot of goth shows. I'm just noticing that now. That was the design of all time. I'm not like other girls. I've got rainbow hair and pronouns. Seriously, that is like, girl, too many colors. I'm all for colorful hair. That's a bit much. But bugs. Totes wicked. Okay, this one I remember seeing an intro from, and then nothing else. Weird how that's been like a common thing throughout these shows. They don't look that fucking little to me, man. They look fucking huge. Baba Yaga. Usopp, is that you? My god, they whitewashed him even further.
They cause trouble. There they go. There they go. Hey.
7 little monsters. 7 little monsters. Is it just Baba Yaga? And her weird 7 kids?
Hi, my name is Kathy. My grandpa and I came from Planet Rhapsodia to power up a
Pinkie Pie?
secret society. With my new friends,
Pinkie Pie, is that you?
Troublemaking aliens around Singletown. We are.
I actually do remember this one quite a bit. Not a lot of it though. It was weird. How weird was it? Who are you going to call Ghostbusters? The ghost has invaded my boots. Okay, okay. We don't need the intro and outro. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, give children access to weapons. What could go wrong? Bro, I love Inside Out. I can't believe that Disney would rip off Mr. Men. That's crazy. Hey, little Mr. Men! Is this pre-Wow Wow Bubsy? I feel like this may have been after that, actually.
The Mr. Men Show.
Alright.
Pinkie, tell us a story.
Alright, more PBS. More shows that you would not watch unless it was at Grandma's house. Peek. Yo, the brother has blue hair and pronouns? I remember the song. I definitely remember it. Must make a really mean coffee. Yeah, there's a lot of shit that was on like PBS. And you don't get PBS normally, you just get it at Grandma's house. Or at least I did.
Toony zip zam zoom. Phew.
Inky Tinky Doo. Scooby Doo? You gonna have to sue? I remember the intro to this and nothing else. I used to wait for this show. Canadian Goat. Man, I love cartoons about really rich kids that are more successful than I'll ever be in my life. We did a lot of cartoons about the film industry, I guess. I feel like I probably would have resonated with like being in more with the fact that, you know, they're just like at-home movies. You know what I mean? Hard to describe. Okay, this one. This one I remember loving the shit out of. We have Star Wars at home, but steampunk.
All Sky Knights led the Stormhawks. His mission: unite the kingdoms and rid admirals of evil forever. But he was betrayed. The Stormhawks defeated, and all hope lost.
It's red. That's how you know it's. Was that the fucking Wiimote sound effect? Was that the fucking Wii sound effect? Hold on.
Lost.
That was the Wii sound effect! That's the Wii home menu sound! That's the Wii home menu sound effect! I shit you not! That's gotta be the same fucking sound! There's no way! Is that the same people who made Slugterra? I've never seen that, but maybe. I think a lot of people are saying that this is from the same studio as Slugterra. I never saw that.
Till now.
Hold on. I can do it one more time.
Lost. Until now.
You folks hear it, right? It's not just me. It's not just me. Hold on. We did not give two shits about copyright back in the day.
I'm Arrow, the last descendant of the original Stormhawks, and I've been given their mission. This is my squadron.
I feel like this was from like 2007 or 8.
Junko, the strongman. Sorry. Piper, the specialist.
Let's do it.
Stork, the helmsman. We're doomed.
I think this is from the same studio that also made League of Super Evil.
We're the Stormhawks. And for us, the
I definitely remember their style. I've never seen this like Terra. I don't know what to tell you. Oh hey, another one from the Totally Spies team. I'm sorry, you're just not as peak as Martin Mystery. I hate to say. I respect you, but you'll never be Martin Mystery. You'll never be him. We have anime in Canada. Chat, see? We had anime. Was that Pac-Man? Pac-Man?
Yo, what it is, motherfuckers? I'm high on crack. Wanna try some?
No, Pac-Man. Drugs are bad.
Pussies!
We Canadians loved anime as much as our... Yeah, we... Listen. The 2000s were, like, peak... We have anime at home vibes. We had Avatar, and then we had this. Started to realize I just liked pretty people as a kid. Oh, I think this is an extended version. I definitely don't remember this bit. Man, they really did try to make it an anime intro. Yeah, no, this is definitely an extended version. I don't remember this shit at all. It's good, though. Marathon. That's the studio. You know, I just had like a thought. This like robot dog. No, fucking. Hold Hold on. This robot dog, it reminds me so much of like this manga that I read as a kid. I forget what it's called. I think it was like Dragon Masters or something. Dragon Tamers? I don't remember. It was like a manga that I had like at like my public school. It looks so much like that. Like almost like this design exactly. The like dog lizard robot thing. You know what I mean? It's a dog adjacent mascot. you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Not like a literal dog, but like that's not a dog. Latias. You know what? I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut up, and we're gonna go to the next intro before I embarrass myself even further. I'm just gonna see whatever the next thing is. Oh, wait! I put this in twice. All right, listen. I'm not gonna get copyright struck twice. Oh hey, Zabumafu Shippuden. Crack Super Sentai. Persona.
Cheetah speed and lizard glide, falcon flight and lion pride.
Oh, you got the lion pride, all right. You got the lion pride, all right. Yeah, I think this is also another PBS thing. Oh, the CG in this. Oh, no. Oh, no. Lion Pride? Hey, yo. We have PS2 games at home. Okay, I remember the premise of the show being, yeah, he draws what he wants into the pad. And it comes to life. That was basically the whole thing. We have Drawn to Life at home. Man, did drawing pads look like that back in the 2000s? I have no idea. Did drawing tablets back then? Okay, this is like a very much like sitcom show. I had to look it up to see if this counted, and it does. I had the power of making you pregnant. Twitter artist. If an AI artist says that they can draw better than you, remember, you have the power to draw them pregnant. Yeah, I remember watching this one too, but don't remember a lot of it, honestly. Okay, another action show that I don't remember, but I saw once.
He's really a genius. The newest agent for the International Federation for Peace.
I think we had like a lot of spy shit in the 2000s too.
Together, we are the perfect team. His intuition, my experience.
Yeah, I thought I saw this on like Nickelodeon or something. Oh wait, no, Canadian, chat, Canadian, Canadian. That's how you know. Canadian flag. I'm telling you, this is the giveaway. Flag right there. There you go. All right, I had my doubts at first, and then I saw the flags.
While other kids go to school, we get to save the world. My name is Special Agent Bob St. Vincent. Toby is my partner. Codename, The Boy.
The Boy. This piece is what all Canadians strive for. Terrible name, by the way. Now I'm just gonna think of The Boys. Oh, God. Why do they look like the spawn of Sid from Toy Story? Why is 60 FPS remastered? You went through the effort of Adding more frames to this? Why? Is it AI upscaled? I think it's AI upscaled. Oh no, that makes it so much worse. I think I saw commercials for this one as a kid. The 60 FPS oddly makes us feel worse. Oh, cool, racism.
Джибер и Джебер.
What was that voiceover? What was that voiceover? Was this from a different country? I remember this being Canadian. What fucking country was this from? Jibber jabber. Was it French? It was probably French. Why did someone go through the effort of adding 60 frames to this? Why did you do this? This was so bad. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't actually watch that. Okay, hold on.
High.
Back in the 1980s, secret government employees dug up famous guys and ladies. Yeah, I looked it up, and apparently this was in Canada. How could I not include Clone High? Come on. Man, you know, I never saw season 2, but apparently they dropped the ball so hard, and I'm very disappointed. Because, like, season 1 was, like, peak. Oh, you're, love Canada, Jessie. I love Canada.
Look.
By the way, are these Jim Henson puppets?
See? Isn't it
This feels like Jim Henson puppets.
I don't know, but I found it first, so it's mine.
What's that up there? Is that cheese?
But I remember seeing this PSA as a
It sure
child.
looks like something to eat, doesn't it? I wonder how this works.
Hey, don't touch it if you don't know what it is.
Why? What's wrong?
Well, I'm not sure. I just think that if we don't really know what it is, we shouldn't touch it. It might hurt us.
Well, then what should we do?
I know that some
I
things
got
are
it.
okay, and some
Google
things
it.
are not.
Google is your
And I
best
think if
friend.
we don't know, we should ask.
The AI search results will be
somebody who knows
surely
about
reliable.
stuff like this.
Oh, you mean like Mom or Uncle Fred?
Yeah, or somebody else we trust. We don't have to be afraid, but we do have to be careful. Just because somebody leaves something lying
I just want to
around
imagine that,
doesn't
like,
mean it's okay for
whoever
us to
Uncle
play
Jeff
with
is just
it.
comes along and says, "Oh shit, is that fucking cheese?" and just touches it anyway, and then fucking dies.
A message from Concerned Children's Advertisers.
Man, I turned this dark really quick. Anyway.
Hey, you ever thought about taking drugs?
Oh my god, the crust on this one. I don't remember this one at all, but it says Canadian.
I never really thought about it. Think hard. The first hit's free, but you buy.
Y'all ever thought about doing fuck even was that?
It's free.
Fuck. So many needles in the hands that he's not even holding properly. You've got some like Tic Tacs and M&Ms, and I think that's like a nickel. That you can fucking tell.
The first hit's free, but you find me when you need more.
Why do these look like Mr. Meat's puppets?
It's yours.
Does anybody remember that?
Nah, it's just not worth the time.
Jesus! No, Pac-Man. Drugs are bad. Jesus. The fucking jump scare. Yeah, no, Jet, this is just an episode of Mr. Meaties. You know, and the only reason that I know of that show is because of the tapeworm episode. That's it. Because that's all anyone ever talks about when they bring up Mr. Meaties. And also the fact that they look like this!
A message from Concerned Children's Advertisers.
Jesus Christ. Alright, hey, another PSA. Man, I could have organized this a little bit better. Ah! Is that a Pokemon card? I think it's a Pokemon card. Okay, at what point is that the kid's fault? At what point, what could you have done to stay fit and learn how to fucking fly, I guess? Learn the moon jump from One Piece.
Systems, peoples.
Okay, I never watched Reboot, but apparently it's Canadian, so I'm including it. Jesus.
To mend
and defend.
The anime
to defend my newfound friends.
Can you tell that this was like one of the first CG cartoons ever made?
Them from
Can you tell? Can you tell that this was like, I think this was like the first CG show ever, if I'm not mistaken. Man, before we had peak Jimmy Neutron, we had the dog's face. Why did the dog look like what happens when you stretch Mario's mouth in Mario 64? I know that lasted like 2 frames, but you all saw it. It must be like Sonic, fast as fucking able to fly.
Outside the net and inputs games.
Yeah, I think it's from the same studio as the Beast Wars. I wouldn't be surprised if it was.
But I intend to find out. Reboot!
Man, they should have a reboot of Reboot. Wouldn't that be crazy? Wouldn't it be crazy if they had a reboot of that? And it wasn't good? Okay, this one I also don't remember, but this is apparently also Canadian.
An evil dictatorship bent on dominating humankind. Among the
I think I vaguely remember seeing backgrounds from the show or something.
If your daughter is the Lady of Light from the...
Okay, the models are giving off like Xbox models, you know? It reminds me so much of like you folks know about like the Hulk movie from like 2003. It reminds me so much of the movie license game that came off from that. This is what this is reminding me of right now.
And she and I will rule together.
My daughter,
Never watched anything past episode 1.
have escaped the sphere and joined fellow rebel pirates in a fight against its oppression.
Oh, hi, Sally. Did you want to watch too?
Today, they represent the only hope for freedom. This
I still remember watching Reboot and hating it. Apparently, it's a very beloved series. It just does not look good. That's all. Is this the actual vocals? Because this sounds like a YouTuber that I've watched before. I feel like this isn't the actual vocals. I don't know, something's off. Yeah, no, this literally sounds like... Huh. Maybe not. I have no idea. Also, I'm petting the cat. She's sitting right in front of the monitor, so I can't see shit.
What?
Yeah, no, this just sounds exactly like a YouTuber whose covers I listen to. I think it is. I mean, hey, I guess if it helps avoid copyright, then you know what? I'll take it.
Why do you think your mommy or daddy are...
Oh god. Oh god. I didn't think we would be getting to this one this soon. I didn't think we were getting to this one this soon. Okay, so this is a very infamous PSA. I feel like you folks will find out pretty quickly.
Always telling you, don't put that in your mouth.
Alright, chat. We're gonna learn about not putting things in your mouth. And we're all gonna be very mature about this and not make any sort of crude joke about it at all.
Let's find out.
Hi, kids. Why are we on television anyway? We're here to tell a little story about why you shouldn't put things into your mouth when you don't know what they are, and why you should never take anything a stranger tries to give you.
Why not?
Because if you ate somebody else's medicine, some bad food,
Yeah.
or some poison,
That's the
you
first
could get
thing that my
very
mind was going to.
I don't want to be sick. And that's why before you eat anything, you should always ask someone you love if it's okay.
Okay.
I love how...
Can I eat the cat?
No.
I love how, like, none of the lip flaps from the puppets are matching up with what they're saying at all. Also, I love you, can I love you, can I eat the guitar? That's a mood. That's a mood. I feel like Vicky would say that to me.
Someone you love, if it's okay.
Okay, I love you. Can I eat the guitar?
No, but you can help me sing a song about eating things that don't belong inside you.
Okay, I wasn't really hungry anyway. Well, wait, maybe a little bit.
Okay, everybody, if you see something that you want to eat, before you do anything, remember this song.
Don't you put it in your mouth.
Don't you put it in your mouth.
Don't you stuff it in your face.
Don't fucking do it, chat. Don't put it in your mouth.
So it might look good to eat, and it might look good to taste, and it might look good to taste.
Don't you dare put that in your mouth.
Real quick. Real sick. Real ick. Don't you put it in your mouth. Till you ask someone.
I know it's just like, don't like eat a fucking Lego or something. But it's not the vibe that I'm getting. Was that the annoying orange? I'm gonna put it in my mouth. Fluffy, don't. Fluffy, the song is literally telling you, don't put it in your mouth.
I don't even like beets.
Then don't put it in your mouth. Bye-bye, everyone.
Remember, boys and girls, never take anything from a stranger, and don't put things in your mouth when you don't know what they are.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put it in my mouth. No one's gonna stop me. Don't clip that.
Very safe. Always ask
Don't clip that.
someone you love before you put
Don't take
anything
that out
in
of
your
context,
mouth.
please. Jesus Christ.
And it might look good to taste.
Oh, why did it repeat? Why did they put it up twice? Is there like two versions?
Till you ask someone you love. That's right.
Some bad food or some poison, you could get very sick.
What is this editing?
I don't want to be sick.
Okay, I think it's just like repeating itself for some reason. We're moving on. Chat, remember. Don't put it in your mouth. Don't you do it. Me, when I say that my dog is eating something and I don't know what it is, don't put it in your mouth. That's a joke that we're taking away from that. What? Wait, why did I put Pippi Longstocking twice? Alright, whatever, moving on.
Every day when you're walking down the street.
Apparently Arthur's Canadian. I'm counting it. I'm counting it because it's Arthur. I'll make an exception for you, Arthur. What a wonderful kind of day. Learn to work and play and get along with each other.
You got to listen to your heart, listen to the beat, listen
Hood
to the
classic.
rhythm of the
Actual
street.
hood classic.
Open up your eyes, open up your ears, get together and make things better.
Now I know that a lot of people are familiar with Arthur, but I think that this is like animated by a Canadian studio, so I'm counting it. I don't care. I don't care. Hey, what a wonderful kind of day. What about those like flash animated shows for the 2000s? Oh, we had a couple of those. There it is, the gay rat. The gay rat. Didn't it like literally have like an episode where like the teacher got like gay married and then conservatives threw such a fit over it? I didn't know that Arthur was so based.
Hey, DW.
Man, I fucking hated DW as a kid. I think everybody did. Yeah, that did happen, yeah. Oh, yeah, another PSA. I feel like I added this one pretty recently, so I think we're getting towards the end of the playlist. Okay, we have the media monkey, but where's the Canadian house hippo?
You don't need a
where's
media
like
monkey to make healthy choices.
where's the
Think for
Canadian
yourself.
PSA
A
cinematic
message from
universe?
Concerned Children's Advertisers.
All right, this one also counts. It's Canadian. It counts. It counts. It counts. I also never watched this as a kid, but I know of it. I definitely know of it. Definitely gonna get copyright struck by Cartoon Network for this one. That is pretty famously Canadian, I think. All right, is that the end of the playlist? It is. Okay, that was it. That was the entire playlist. I don't know if I missed any. I probably missed some Canadian shows. for sure. I honestly thought that this was gonna be a lot longer, but like, hey, we went through, oh, like 2 hours. Damn. 90% sure that there's a few Canadian flights in the show. Yeah, I mean, probably. Yeah, I do remember the one line, Canadians are weird. And then that's all the Canadian representation you needed. Did I miss it then? I think we just missed everything. Yeah, that was like 130 things. Some of them were duplicates that I did not mean to do, but yeah. If there are any other like cartoon intros from the 2000s that are Canadian that I missed out, I guess let me know now at the last second, because otherwise I think we're done. I think we're done. Is dry Canadian humor? Oh, you mean the fact that everyone talks like this, eh? You mean you should check out the Slugterra intro? Is that Canadian? Yes, Carl squared. It's weird that you got like the small 2 in there for squared. Have you done 16? We did do 16. That was at like the very start. We did that. We did that. Technically, it's early 2010s, but it's Canadian. All right, we'll watch Slugterra. Well, we're not gonna watch Slugterra, but we're gonna see the intro. I think I heard of this for sure, but I think it was like intro. I don't want an hour-long compilation. Thank you. Oh, it's animated by Wild Brain. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. It's super Canadian then. I know that because I saw that like Wild Brain also worked on Sonic Prime, so that's how I know. All right, chat. Last thing, I guess. Okay, so it's Slug Guns? So it's Pokemon, but they're guns. We had Pokemon Sword, Shield, and Gun. Was that Courage, the cowardly dog? Was that Courage? Oh wait, no, it's just a weird fucked up purple guy that looked like Courage. The purple guy? Oh, one I never watched, Stoked? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Stoked. I think that was also from 16. You know what? We'll look at Stoked. Let's also look at Stoked. Sorry, if I had remembered some of these, I probably would have also included them.
The summer's on, and I'll be living on the beach. Let my shoes in.
Damn, I see the 16 team got a budget. I don't think I ever watched this one. I think I completely forgot that this existed, but yeah, it's definitely the 16 group. I thought this was Hawaiian. It's at the beach, therefore it's Hawaiian. Yep, I'm the boring one. You can tell because I don't have anything on my surfboard intro. Alright, there we go. Again, I'm not sure if I am missing anything else. I'm pretty sure that we got the majority of Canadian shows covered. I think I had this melded together with 16. Yeah, that seems about right. I think that we're at the end of our nostalgic Canadian show playlist, everyone. Again, I do not know if I'm missing anything, but I feel like that we got it. Oh wait, no. Black men do not rock blonde hair. Personal opinion. I mean, I'm white, so I don't think that I can judge that. Wait, Jessie, don't go. What is it, Worm? What is it? You have something important that you gotta say? You got something that you want to tell chat? While I mischievously turn off the screen and look for somebody to raid. We did Johnny Test. We did Johnny Test. Don't worry. And assuming that this doesn't get struck down by YouTube, you can watch everything that we reacted to in the VOD. I'm depending on how it goes, I might have to like re-upload it again later, with like some like filters over it or something. That actually might be the safe bet. Now that I'm thinking about it, I might have to put some like filters or shit. But then again, some of these are so blurry that you can't even tell. This was so nostalgic all the times when I didn't have to worry about bills. Unfortunate mood. Unfortunate mood. Fantastic Four, World's Greatest Heroes. I don't know if that's Canadian. I don't know. It's Marvel, so I'm not sure. I'm not too sure about that one. But hey, this has been very fun. This is a stream that I've been wanting to do for a while. I remember getting like pretty inspired from like not only Bunny Buns watching 80s, 90s, and 2000s show intros, but I think that my main inspiration behind doing this stream was I don't know if you folks know the YouTuber Nitro Rad. He mostly does like video game reviews, but he did this one video doing a retrospective on like Canadian shows, and that made me think, man, I want to do a retrospective on the shows that I grew up with, and maybe I will someday as an actual video, but for now, this will have to suffice. Total Drama was Canadian. We did cover it, yes. We did look at that. Nostalgia is so bittersweet for me. I like it, but then I wouldn't be here if not for passing time with my decisions. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right. Let's see if I'm missing anything else. A good specific Canadian cartoon, so it is. Yep. Alright. Bananas in Pajamas? Isn't that like Sesame Street? I mean, yeah, I guess so. Alright, I think that will be it for stream today, folks. Thank you so much for hopping on today. I will be posting my schedule for next week in a little bit, actually, because I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. It's Sesame Street adjacent. I see. Dang, I'm going to miss you. I'm going to be here tomorrow, Worm. Don't worry about it. I'm going to be here like 4 p.m. Eastern, probably. Thank you so much for this, Jessie. Yeah, no problem, folks. Thank you so much for looking through some of these with me. This has actually been like a lot of fun. I definitely had like a lot of nostalgia looking through a lot of these, because again, most of these I remembered watching as a kid, and then others were just like a blip barely on my radar. Like I barely processed the fact that I even saw those before, but I remembered the songs. It's always the songs. Yeah, I'm gonna be dead tomorrow. The world ends. Shit. Aw, man. Well, I guess we gotta rob all the billionaires, but we still can. Can we watch the Spider Riders intro one more time? You know what, Wizard? Just for you. Just for you. We're gonna end this with watching Spider Riders again. We're gonna watch Spider Riders again. Because I want to. Fuck it. Oh wait, there's a narration version.
Lost world. In this inner world, elite warriors ride huge spiders and bravely fight against evil. When the wicked rise, the word goes out.
Yo, bisexual lighting? Yo, chat, the Spider Riders fandom is dying. Retweet this stream if you're a true Spider Rider. Chat, let me see those Geno dance emotes. Let me see those emotes, chat, come on. I love riding spiders, Charlie! I love riding spiders! That's right. Again, never watched the show. Could be super mid for all I know. But I will remember this song until the day that I die. I want this song in my funeral. Spider Riders! Spider Riders! Going on Spider Riders! Let's ride! Alright, and that was Peak. All right, folks. We're ending on that high note. Chalmy thought it was the coolest fucking thing ever. Chalmy also probably would have liked it also, but again, I just didn't get to catch enough of it on TV, so I didn't really remember a lot of it. But I will leave it there. I will be streaming tomorrow. I don't remember what I listed on my schedule. I guess I'll find out once I actually post it in a little bit. But let's end this with a raid on Bia's stream. They're currently doing their donathon for their birthday, and I think if it's at least like 5 gift subs, then you get to spin a wheel of torture. It's very fun. I helped organize it a little bit, so if you want to give the Bia some love and help them raise some money, you know, we can do that. Or you could just like sit there and vibe and appreciate Bia's cool art. That's also an option. Yeah, Spider Rider's raid. I don't know if that's the best idea, considering that Bia is arachnophobic, but you know, we could just send our like Gino emotes. Yeah, Bia is live. I think they just started like an hour ago. I think they actually had like a little bit of a delayed stream. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and raid Bia. Thank you, folks, so much for diving through my nostalgic Canadian nonsense. And yeah, maybe one of these days, when I actually get around to making YouTube videos, I'll make a video talking all about some of these shows. Again, I haven't watched a lot of these, but maybe I will, just for the sake of like research purposes and revisiting these shows and see if they were, you know, actually peak or mid or not, as the kids say. Anyways, thank you folks so much for watching today, and I'll see you folks tomorrow. Bye, eh? And remember, don't put it in your mouth.